Very nice.
This flute's, I like how it plays, but it seems a little breathy compared to some of the other ones I've made. Picked up some more pipe. I'm going to make some more.
Is that 1-inch pipe?
3/4.
3/4? It's cool. I've seen them out of, like, I think it's elderberry stems.
Yeah.
They have like a hollow pith.
Sure. Bamboo. People make them out of bamboo. Reeds. This guy down south makes a bunch out of reeds.
That's cool. Like in our area, the Northeast, I think it's I think that's like one of the only options.
Yeah, elderberry.
Yeah.
Unless you
Well, I mean, there are other options where you can take and you can split. And like my buddy Kevin tried both ways, where I don't know what kind of wood he used, but he split it in half perfectly, and then he hollowed it out, and then he put it back together and lashed it, and then he took a hand drill and he burned holes in it with a hand drill. Clever bit of craft.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he wrapped it with handmade cordage from what vine is that? Honeysuckle, I think is what he said it was. Yeah. Or bittersweet. Someone called bittersweet. It's bittersweet, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's what he used. There's a lot of guys floating around that people don't know about that do crazy things. Crazy crafting. Sometimes I think people forget that the community is bigger than the public eye. You know? Like the people on TV, the people on YouTube, people that have written books, people that have blogs. Those are like kind of the 4 food groups, you know? Or the people that have schools would be like the 5th. But it's kind of hard to have a school without one of those others, you know, so usually one of those others is like all you really need to track somebody down with, you know. But there's a bunch of dudes that don't have any of that stuff.
Yeah, I've got no interest in things like that myself. But I do enjoy, you know, doing things like this. And Tracy Wilson, you know, was really, at least she seemed genuinely impressed with this thing.
Who's Tracy Wilson?
From season 2.
Alone.
Alone, I believe. Season 2 or Season 3, I forget.
Okay. Oh, is that the one that you sent me a pic?
Yeah, I sent you a picture.
Yep.
And you said, cause
Yep. I had to say hi, sure.
I
Gotcha.
forgot how you came up, but
I don't know how I come up. I seem to come up a lot, but I don't know how.
yeah, I don't know. I forget, but anyways.
Yeah, anyways.
When she knew, when she realized that I knew who you were, she was like, "Oh, wait a minute, we got to take a picture and send it to him." That's how that came about.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember getting the text. I wrote back. Yeah.
She definitely knew who you were. So, or who you are, I should say.
It's always flattering. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I'm very surprised. And other times I'm like, well, it's almost like a numbers game. It's like if I released 700 videos in 7 years, it's kind of hard to not run into something on YouTube.
Yeah. Last I heard from her, she was in the Upper Peninsula.
Where? What does that mean?
Michigan, I believe. She's supposed to eventually be heading this way.
I sure do like playing this thing.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Kind of is. Drying out my shirt. The strawberries leaked a little bit, actually quite a bit, in my backpack. That was a poor choice. And we tried washing because it stained my shirt red. Soaked all the way through. We tried washing it a bit. Now my shirt's like soaked. My sweater. And just dropped into the 50s. So it's getting chilly. So I need to get this dried up so I can wear it. Gary just went to bed 5 minutes ago. He's already out. It's super late. It's like 3:30 in the morning. I still have to make my my bed, make my shelter, put up my tent. But I'm gonna do it with the sweater on, I think. So that's why I'm drying it out now. I might even wear the sweater to bed. Even if I don't need to, really. Just so I can, you know, get all the moisture out of it, dry it out with my body heat. This is the only defense I really have against cold, is a sweater and my wool hat. So, I have to get this sweater functioning. It's important when you're drying to, can you even see what I'm doing, hopefully? Hold my sweater in my hand right there. It's important to pat it. The moisture will come out of it. You have to like hit it, and the steam will come out as you're hitting it. It's pretty interesting. If you don't, it can just burn on the surface and still be wet behind. I heat it up and I just hit it a few times. Nice and warm. Shirt's all dried out. I'm right up against the fire. It's like cooking my face. Feels great. This is nice. Right up to it. I'm gonna go make my tent in a few minutes. Just wanted to get the chill out. Put the sweater on. Looking forward to hitting the rack. I'm tired. It's like 4:30. I'm like super tired. It's a knot that I use on hammocks. It's a great knot. Loop, like a trucker's hitch. Then I put 2 half hitches, make it a quick release, and I put a quick release through that quick release. So all I have to do is my quick release. On the other side, here's my tag. Right now my ruck is off the ground. I yank this, tumbling down. Alright, so it's actually pretty warm, so I took my sweater off. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to keep it off to the side in case I need it. Here's my book kit. I won't be doing any reading tonight because I'm not sure what time it is. I'll check real quick. It's abysmally late. 5:19 in the morning. So yeah, I'm going to sleep. Guess I have to blow my nose. Have a night. And this is my sleeping bag I'm going to use as a pillow. I'm going to use my bedroll as a sleeping bag. It's my hat for the morning. My jacket. Shell in here. In case it's raining, I can just put on my jacket and walk outside my house. No problem. I have my my used socks from today drying out, hung up inside my haversack. I have my clothes for tomorrow. And I've got my canteen and my phone charger, my Anchor, and my canteen right here, which I'll probably stick back here somewhere. in the corner. I can pin it with the box so it can't move. Just in case against the leak. Yeah, that's it. I'm on the mat right now. Gonna get undressed in a minute. Do a tick check. That'll be my sleeping bag. There's my bow. In here, protected. And that's it. Going to sleep. Alright. See you guys and gals in the morning. Which is like an hour from now. So maybe I'll see you in the afternoon when I wake up. Good morning, the Woods crew. What's going on? So I just woke up. It's like noon. I had a heck of a night sleeping. Didn't go to sleep until 6. It was so hot and muggy. I just laid down on the top of my blanket with no shirt. Just, you know, woke up sometime later, shivering hard. Like wicked cold. Man, was I cold. So I put on a t-shirt and got inside my wool blanket, my bedroll. Just the bedroll itself. And woke up chilly after that. So I put on my sweater. And I was using my sleeping bag as a pillow in my duffel bag behind me. So I got inside my sleeping bag with my sweater, and I put that inside my bedroll, and was like lights out. That was only like maybe 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, something. And man, I was crazy warm, lights out at that point. So this is my rig. It took me, I woke up a few times, took me a little while to figure out what level I wanted to go to, because obviously I knew this was the furthest I could go with this, with the sleeping bag inside the bedroll. It's the warmest rig I have with me, so I didn't know if I wanted to go that far. I mean, I was like, it was really muggy. I had to clean my lens of my camera before I put it away. It was so muggy and hot when I, very stuffy when I went to sleep. But, yep, so there's the bedroll. Just Velcro down the side. Military Velcro. So it's set up like a bivvy. Sleeping bag inside. So I'm gonna leave it open while I'm gonna be in camp for the day. Let any moisture that was building up in there, because all night your body perspires. Pull the bag out, especially the foot box. That's why it gets cold, because the moisture doesn't escape the foot box. So I'm gonna grab the foot box and pull it inside out. That's where my feet were all night, right there. With the box. Yep, it feels cold to the touch. Gets trapped. So I'm gonna just let that air out throughout the day. That's how it's done. Grab my phone, grab my knife. Still blow my nose a little bit, grab that. Grab this. Got some cool reading in there. I'll make bridges and stuff. So, grab that. Good to go.